Good morning, and it's time to check in on day 7 of the virtual hatching class and check on our incubator. Things are doing really good, and I guess it's just because we've had so much humidity outside. I have been putting in a little bit in the evenings, and that is just keeping us real steady. So we're at 99.5 degrees on the temperature, 55% on the humidity. So everything looks good this morning. So let's go ahead and write those numbers down on our daily observation journal for day number 7. So 99.5 degrees, 55% humidity, so not needing to add any water. Everything is turning as it is supposed to. If we could see inside the egg on day 7, we would see that the egg tooth appears on the tip of the beak and the comb growth is beginning. So the egg tooth is the little hard part on the beak that they're going to use when they crack out of the egg or pip out of the egg on day number 21. And so it's just a little spot that sticks out on the beak. And then, of course, the comb, if you're looking at a chicken, the comb is the red on the top of their head. If it's a male chicken, it's a lot bigger. If they're a female chicken, it's a little bit smaller. And I'll show you some pictures of that in a few days when we talk about the parts of a chicken. So right now, those are the things that are growing. And as you saw in the, hopefully saw in the video I shared with your teachers, it kind of shows you what all is happening in those first 7 days. And a lot is happening. Their hearts are starting to beat. The waist sac is starting to form. They're starting to get their skeletal, their spine, and things like that. So a lot, like I said, things happen very quickly in the eggs because they only have 21 days to get to grow into a baby chick. So our embryos are moving along. In a few days, I will probably candle these eggs to see which ones are growing a viable baby chick, have an embryo actively growing in them. There may be some that don't. And we will candle on day 12 or 13, I think, and look at exactly what is happening in all the eggs. But I may do a spot check a few days before that. And if I do, I will make sure to record that so y'all can see. If there are some that are not growing a baby chick in them, if there's not an embryo growing in them, I'll go ahead and take those out because we don't need them in there in this heat. It just kind of spreads the bacteria if there's not something growing in there. Potentially can spread the bacteria. So we will do some candling of the eggs. Officially, I think it's, like I said, day 12 or 13, but I made, like I said, spot check before that, and if I do, I will be sure to share with y'all so y'all can see what's happening in the eggs. So that is all for day 7. There is an activity that I shared with your teachers, another video with some science experiments that we're going to do. So that is one of the activities for this week that your teachers will hopefully do with you. And you can see some of the science involved with eggs. So have a great day, and we will check back tomorrow on day 8.